Hey YouTubers and fellow comic fanatics, Shannon here. Just spent this past weekend at a local convention, Saturday and Sunday. Well, local for me because it's within 30 or 40 minutes. It was in Lexington. Here's a program, and it was a pretty decent con. Last year was the first time they had this one this size in Kentucky here that I am aware of. But it had a pretty good turnout last year. I think they were expecting maybe 1,000 people. Last year they had like 5,000, so then they made it bigger this year, and I'm not sure, but they might have had like 10,000 people this year. But they had a pretty good guest lineup. Some of the people were there. You had Billy D. Williams, Jason David Frank from the Power Rangers, Peter Mayhew, Chewbacca, David Yost. Who else? Had Margot Kidder, Doug Jones, Felix Silla, who everyone watches old TV shows will know as Cousin It on the Addams Family, and Tweaky on Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. They had a little wrestlers panel. Had Jim Cornette, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bruce Beefcake, Greg the Hammer Valentine. Who else? Like I said, I think all the original Power Rangers were there, plus the guys who played Bulk and Skull. I'm not a Power Rangers guy. That was the kind of stuff that was on TV that my son watched when he was young, but it was a big deal. It was like the biggest deal at this con. You know, I kind of thought Billy D. Williams would be, but which he was a big deal. But a lot of good people there. Cindy Morgan from Caddyshack. Anybody seen that movie? Jim Kelly, starred with Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. Dickie Beers was in a couple Star Wars movies. Carl Struycken was in the Addams Family movie, playing Lurch. Who else? Had Jackson Bostwick, played Captain Marvel. He was there. Really cool guy. And I'm not sure who a lot of these other people were, but and on the comic creator side, you had Mike Grell, Roger Stern. I didn't see Gary Friedrich. I don't think he made it. Janet Leigh, Steve Scott, Jamal Igle, great artist. Little Frank Bruner, another great artist. He was there. Trying to think who else. Bob Hall. You guys that haven't heard of him, he did like oodles of work for DC and Marvel. Did the Avengers and Batman, just everybody. Anyway, I'm going to try not to be too long-winded about this because this is probably going to take 2 or 3 videos to get through this haul. But there was lots of great deals there, lots of great comics. I had a VIP pass. I got in an hour earlier. I think they sold about 400 or 500 of those, so you kind of walk the floor without trying to elbow people out of the way. This first stuff is nothing major, just stuff I kind of wanted to fill in my collection, and it was like cheap. So I got a run of the first 27 issues of Peter Parker's Spider-Man that came out in the early 90s. And the main reason is I'm wanting to get back into Spider-Man. I have been reading a whole lot of the new stuff, and I just kind of wanted to fill in some issues, especially the John Romita Jr. art and Eric Larson. I think Bart Sears was on some of it, but I'll just kind of flip through those real quick. Issue number 1. 2, Thor cover. Issue 3. 4. 5. Really cool cover. 6. Now the biggest bulk of these were, they're still in plastic, and I guess somebody had subscribed to the book because I think this is the way they used to mail them. You'd have a built-in backer board, and then you'd have the address on here. But these are all still in the original plastic to whoever subscribed to them anyway. I'm going to take all these out and rebag them, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Number 7. Number 8. I think I got the first 27 issues. I think for 15 bucks. So it was like less than 50 cents a book, which I thought was awesome. Number 9, the Venom cover. 10. 11. 12. 13. Carnage. 14. Cool Hulk cover. 15. Looks like Dr. Doom. 16. Venom and Sandman. 17. 18. 19. Eric Larson artwork. Yeah, it's number 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Green Goblin cover, it's pretty cool. 26. And 27. Kind of get the glare off of this plastic. Okay, this next stack, like I say, there were some dealers that had some stuff dirt cheap, and the stuff I was surprised was that cheap. But if you saw the walkthrough video, you probably saw the boxes where it said, one for $1 and 15 for $10 maybe, and I think it was like 40 for $25, and you could like buy a whole box for $100 or something. But I just picked up 40. I found some stuff to fill some holes in some runs. I found like complete runs of stuff. This is a DC book. It's a Prestige. This is one of 3, and it's one of those Elseworlds tales. It's a Green Lantern story called Evil's Might, and one of the square bound deals. Cool thing about this, it's set back in the 30s, and it's got Hal Jordan, Alan Scott, and Kyle Rayner, and it's all Marshall Rogers artwork. Excuse me. So yeah, it's just awesome stuff. Okay, I filled a pretty good run of my Defenders. This is the later issues, which I wasn't as fond of as the earlier ones, but still some pretty cool art in them, and some cool stories. There's 138, 139, 140, 141. I'll say just about all these books, except for maybe the real older ones, are like in near mint shape. Here's an older issue of Defenders, number 69. Cool Hulk cover. I think what came out, they got 40 comics that come out like 62 cents a piece. 142. 143. Uh, 144. You had a lot of the original X-Men in these books, like Iceman and Angel, Beast. They should have called it the X-Men or something. But there's 145. Wolverine. 146. Cool Valkyrie cover. And another run that I had years ago, and I got rid of them, I don't know why, but I found a almost complete run of the original Night Force by Marv Wolfman and Gene Colan, and I just love Gene Colan's art, and everyone knows what they did on Tomb of Dracula. But this is a really cool book. It's kind of underrated. You know, like I say, these are near mint, and I got 13 of the 14 issues. So here's number 1. Kind of a cool picture frame cover. 2. Number 3. Number 4. 5. That's a pretty cool cover. Sorry about the glare. 6. Another really great cover. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of a Phantom Stranger cover. And number 12. And number 14. So the only one I'm missing now is 13. Okay, another series I really liked was an 8-issue miniseries. Came out right in 1990. I'm a sucker for a time travel story. So I had like 1 or 2 issues of this series missing, and I don't know why I never picked the other one up, but I saw the whole run. You know, like I say, they were dirt cheap, so I just picked up the whole run again. So issue 1 of Time Masters. And this guest stars like a lot of characters from DC. I mean, you have Rip Hunter, Time Master, you have Cave Carson, Superman makes an appearance, the Justice League International, and just a lot of different characters. Here's a great dinosaur cover, number 2. And all the art on this is by Art Thibert, or Thibert, or however you want to call it. Number 3. Number 4, I think that's a tomahawk or a hawk, I'm not sure. And number 5. And all the way through the story, it's they're trying to go back and prevent like a dystopian future, and they keep running into all kinds of problems, and they're fighting the Illuminati, you know. It's a great story. Number 6, Dr. Fate in this issue. And number 7, with an aged looking Arion in it. And number 8. And the protagonist, if I remember right, all the way through this is Vandal Savage. So it was a pretty keen story. Okay. And I picked up a copy of Marvel Double Feature number 9. Just a reader copy, but hey, it was cheap, and you know, you can't beat Captain America and Iron Man reprints. Jack Kirby. Just that page alone is worth the 62 cents to me. But cool book. Got a couple issues of Todd McFarlane's Spawn I didn't have. Number 5. And number 6. Okay, and here's some Fantastic Four reprints. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 54. Very cool cover. It's in really good shape for a 70s book. Here's some Marvel Classics Comics, The Odyssey, number 18. Really love this cover. And I found a copy of a Planet of the Apes book that I was missing out of the 90s series. Return to the Forbidden City. Big Garth Ennis fan, so I thought I'd pick this up. Hadn't never read it. Just a Pilgrim, number 1. And from Dark Horse, Curse of Dracula, number 1 of 3, by Mara Wolfman and Gene Colan. Okay, guys, I tried not to be too long-winded. I'm probably just going to get ready and do another video showing the autographs I got, the autograph comics, and the Silver Age stuff that I pulled. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.